As the Environmental Justice Commissioner, I take professional exception to the inaccurate representations made by certain groups accusing the Coastal Commission of perpetuating discriminatory land use policies. And these representations are factually inaccurate and misconstrue the conclusions of academic journals on the matter cited in the report. The Coastal Commission complies with and is already subject to state law density bonus regulations, and agreeing with my fellow commissioner that it's a complete red herring to take away Coastal Commission authority, and that proposed new legislation will result in more affordable housing. The report is also dismissive of the need for consideration of protective efforts based on tribal consultation and very important environmental concerns that ensure our coastal resources are protected and that we preserve our coast for future generations, including our children and our grandchildren, which is the bedrock of the Coastal Act. Additionally, I'd like to point to our environmental justice policy. In 2019, we unanimously approved our first environmental justice policy to provide guidance to commissioners, staff, and the public on how the commission implements its policy and authority and integrates the principles of environmental justice, equality, and social equity into all of our operations. And that is something that we have carried forth in our decisions. You'll note that many of our decisions now have an environmental justice section dedicated to that, and we really have done a deep dive in having many community meetings and many education sessions on how we can do this as a society. It's going to take a long time to reverse the history of discrimination and redlining that has existed not only in the coast but everywhere throughout this nation. But we are taking those first steps, and we ask that we are able to continue to do that in the way that we have so that we can protect the coast for future generations.